Hello and welcome to another Purveyor of Light Lightroom quick tip. Today we dropped a new release on Lightroom Classic. We are now in the version 10.3, which has introduced super resolution into the Lightroom product. Now, super resolution is not necessarily anything new. Super resolution, as a matter of fact, has been in Photoshop for a little while now. But for Lightroom users, this may be just the ticket you guys need and want. So basically, to understand what super resolution is, it lets you to take, low resolution images, and whether you've overly cropped an image or you just have a low resolution photo, and take that original and double it, basically. Adobe has got this very sophisticated machine learning algorithm in there, and it does do a pretty good image enhancement. Basically, in plain English, it's going to double the image. Okay, now I'm going to quantify this with a statement. It is a great product. It does a good job, but it's not a silver bullet. Okay, so there are some things that it just won't do well with. All right, but for most images, it'll do just fine. Okay, so another quantifying thing before into it is there is file limits within Lightroom. Okay, and you need to be aware of those. That you can only have 65,000 on the long edge of a photo. Okay, that's a limitation of Lightroom. All right, and that's for a total of 500 megabytes total. You can't exceed that in Lightroom. Okay, so if you need more than that and you're working with that, you've got to go over to Photoshop and use their extended formats. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, I'm in Lightroom right now, and basically this is a shot here of the Mesquite sand dunes in Death Valley National Park. Took this a long time ago, and we're going to enhance it. Okay, and it's very easy to do. I can click on the image and right click, okay, and then I could select enhance, okay, from the menu there. Or if I like, I can go up to photo and then enhance. Okay, so like everything else in Photoshop and Lightroom, there's usually 3 different ways to do the same thing. So again, photo, enhance. Now this is going to open up a little dialog box here, and it's going to analyze the photo, and it's going to do its very best to interpolate the image and then add detail where it can in the super resolution version. Now, by default, it's going to give you a DNG, okay, which is Adobe's proprietary format. It'll do the calculations, and it comes up with an estimated time of 9 seconds to actually do the render. All right, so we come in and hit enhance, and we wait, and we can see the progress bar here in the upper left. It's creating an enhanced DNG for us, and we just give it a few seconds here to do that. And again, the speed of what this happens is going to be based on your computer, how new your computer is, how strong your GPU is. Again, it's all conducive on what kind of hardware you have. All right, so it's all done. Now I'm just going to come in here, and I'm going to see. You can see we have the 2 images stacked here. Okay, so if I click on the images and I separate them, you can see I have the enhanced image DNG here, and I have the original image here. Okay, so I'm going to select that image and select that image, and then I'm going to go ahead and compare them. And you could see the difference between the candidates and the enhancement. Now, you can always come in and do a nice zoom here, and you can see how much difference the new version and how much detail it tries to bring in. It actually, analyzed the edges of the sand and tried to put more definition as it did the enhancement. So it actually does a pretty good job, like I said. This is not something necessarily I would use on a portrait, but landscape or common photos like this, I think it works very well. So, again, this is not something new. It's been in Photoshop for quite a while now, but now Lightroom users get to enjoy the features of enhanced photo resolution. All right, so that's it for this week. Till next week, you guys take care.